This ghost conversation resurfaces because it symbolizes a lifelong feeling, as our listener puts it, of you're speaking clearly into a void that answers back with, no, that's not what I meant. Say it right.
Oof.
It's a profound frustration that personal efforts, achievements, complexity aren't understood or honored, leaving this lasting emotional residue that demands justice for all the times they were misunderstood or dismissed. The pain of feeling unheard, even by loved ones, is a recurring deep theme in their narrative.
You know, many of us replay past conversations, seeking a different outcome, trying to rewrite history in our minds. This segment offers insight into why our minds do this and how we might potentially find closure from these internal battles. This deep wrestling with the past and its emotional residue extends to a truly radical rethinking of regret itself, framing it as almost a spiritual transgression.
Yeah, this is a deeply provocative and challenging theological idea that springs directly from our listener's journey through suffering and forgiveness. It's quite something. Our listener believes that when we regret, we mitigate God's mercy, and that this perhaps may be what is meant by the unforgivable sin of blasphemy against the Holy Spirit.
Wow, regret as blasphemy.
That's the idea. This is not a casual thought. It's a deeply felt conviction born from intense personal struggle with guilt and the desire for liberation. The profound logic for them is that we keep ourselves stuck in hell by continuing to regret the past, because God has taken our past into His hands and has forgiven us. Therefore, regret in this framework becomes inherently unforgivable because it is a direct and persistent denial of God's forgiveness, a refusal to accept divine grace.
But there's a nuanced distinction here, isn't there? Acknowledging human weakness and the difficulty of simply letting go.
Yes, our listener understands that simply forgetting past mistakes is incredibly hard, perhaps impossible. They believe that God forgives those who stop denying His mercy, and that forgetting His mercy is not the same as outright denial.
Okay, there's some room there.
There's room for human fallibility, yeah.
Yeah.
It allows for the natural process of remembering, while still holding the powerful conviction that to dwell perpetually in regret is to place one's own judgment above God's. It's a call to profound self-liberation, suggesting that letting go of our past mistakes and accepting forgiveness isn't just a self-help strategy, but for them, a divine command to embrace the fullness of God's redemptive power. It challenges us to reconsider how we approach our own mistakes and the forgiveness we extend to ourselves, born from a deep desire to escape what they perceive as the hell of self-inflicted punishment. The pain of holding on to the past is, for them, a self-imposed prison they're trying to break free from.
Okay, after journeying through such profound pain, these deep insights, and truly provocative visions, let's explore how our listener aims to address these raw wounds.